Hello everybody, it's Marietta Jemison, and you are joining me here today on my latest Facebook Live virtual open house featuring an iconic property in Arlington in the heart of Roslyn. So thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. Right now I think we're pretty lucky, those of us in Washington DC who haven't had snow in a very long time are looking forward to yet another snow day tomorrow on Sunday. So we were fortunate to get some fun snow last weekend and a little bit more tomorrow. And right now we have a great sunny day. So I am here to show you this wonderfully updated rental that we have here at a complex called River Place. Now, many folks have wondered where is River Place, or what is River Place about? We are located in what we call Roslyn, which is right in Arlington. Roslyn is located sort of in the elbow or crossroads of Route 50 and GW Parkway, and right across from the river on Georgetown and Washington, D.C. So it's a super convenient location. In fact, many folks talk about one of the key features of living here in River Place and why they like being in this community is because of its location. So I am inside. I'm going to take a look and flip the camera to the outside and show you the view, and then we'll start talking about this beautiful condo or co-op unit. I am going to talk a little bit about what's the difference between a co-op and a condo, so stay tuned for that too. So I want to show you first location as I peer through these lovely new blinds. So we have Route 50's right there. You can see traffic. There's lots of people walking around. It's a great location. Right over across the way to my left is where you would see the Iwo Jima Memorial. So for those of you wondering where exactly is this, this is right where, if you're familiar with the DC area with Iwo Jima Memorial, that's where we are. This is the side of the building. We are located in this unit in what we call River Place South. And you can see there's another unit right over here. And it's a great location. We've got a lot of folks walking around and enjoying. This particular building, River Place South, has had windows replaced, updates throughout the interior, and a really lovely complex. It's about 400 units on this one. There are 4 buildings that comprise River Place, and we are located in River Place South. Built in 1955, it has been an iconic and location within Roslyn. A lot of people know where we are. So, talking about this really great place. So welcome to my lovely little rental unit here. This is unit 648 in River Place South. And I wanted to just give you a little sneak peek of all the beautiful things these folks have done to update and upgrade their apartment here. There are several different floor plans in this complex. And over time, different owners have done different updates to their unit, and I'll talk a little bit about what my folks have done here to this unit, so you can talk about that. First, what we have done is they did all fresh paint throughout. So they chose a color called Drizzle, and this is a Home Depot Bear Paint Plus Primer product. Nice color, has a soft blue, soft gray, very nice. It's reflective as well. You can see all the light that comes through here. I do have lights on. However, you can also see how nice and bright and how much light this particular unit gets throughout. This one does face a little bit south, sort of west, so we get more indirect light than we do direct light. However, again, with the way the unit is located in the corner here, you get to benefit from a lot of reflective light coming off the side there, as well as late afternoon light. Nice big windows. These windows in this building were replaced a couple years ago throughout the building. So they are casement windows. They crank out on the side, which is very nice. My folks, again, repainted the entire unit with a color called Drizzle. They did all the trim and everything in nice bright white. They replaced the flooring here. So we have a laminate flooring in this beautiful color. It looks great. It was really nicely done, and it has a really great element too here. Now, laminate flooring, this vinyl plank flooring, is really just a great product. It is interlocked
pieces are interlocked together over a soft, quiet, floating floor, and so it helps absorb your pressure of your feet as you walk. It is got a little bit of a soundproofing, and because the planks actually click in place, they are waterproof. So provided the floor is properly installed and a very snug fit, you have virtually no issues of water going through. Great product, again, in a place like here where it is in the entire unit. And if you want low maintenance and no fuss, no muss, this flooring is great. And you can find it in many different quality levels, colors. Hardware stores and flooring stores have it. It's called vinyl plank tile. And again, I love the look of the wood here, this nice soft color. I'm walking in here. I'm going to start from this way and move back around. I'm walking towards the bathroom. This unit is about just shy of 500 square feet. It does have its full bathroom here, which these folks updated with, again, the vinyl flooring, contrasting on the layout to give it a little definition here. Beautiful new vanity with large drawers that have organizers. This is all from IKEA, which I was so excited to see. Beautiful, nice countertop, updated faucet, beautiful mirror, nice light fixture. So really nice and bright. They also have replaced the toilet. We chose not to refinish the bathroom at this time, the bathtub, because it was in excellent condition. And it has a nice lower rise tub. You've heard me talk about that a little bit before. The older tubs that we had that are lower in rise, which makes it a lot easier for getting in and out. I'm going to turn quickly around here with my back to the shower. It's a nicely sized bathroom. And what I find so fun is in these older mid-centuries, they did not waste any space. And in this bathroom, what they did was they chose to go ahead and do a lovely built-in cabinet. So there's no need for you to have extra furniture in your bathroom. You've got this really great cabinet. It goes deep, freshly painted. I stayed and everything there. So lots of storage in this little bathroom. This little home actually has a lot of storage, which I'll show you again. So my back now is into the bathroom, and I'm going to walk this way. Check out this closet. So it's a room, a walk-through closet, what have you. It is an awesome bonus feature. So this is where you would want to go ahead and put your clothes or what have you. However, this space is very large. It's about 6 by 6 square. And what I think is so super is there's enough space in here if you wanted to use this as a separate section, a huge walk-in closet. You could certainly do a corner armoire feature here, a desk here, storage space, and again, you have a very large closet area here, which if you wanted to separate this, you could hang. A quick fix is to do like a shower curtain rod, a tension rod over here, add curtains to that, and then you would wall that off and then still have all of this space in this room. So it's like a little bonus room. It is a walk through the bathroom. However, you could certainly use this room for many purposes. Again, turning my back because I want you to see what it looks like from the bathroom into the room here. So as I mentioned, these rooms and apartments have been updated over time. And what these folks have done here, I'm saving the kitchen for last, by the way, because that's got the highlight here, is eventually what they did, this was all just one studio room. And at some point, somebody went ahead and enclosed this space and turned it into a room. And then my folks went ahead and further improved upon it by obviously doing the plank flooring here, beautiful color. They added these lovely double doors, this French doors here with the glass, which I thought was so smart. It allows you to have the privacy if you want to use this as a bedroom, or if you want to use this as a den or an office space, you certainly can do that. Well, you'll be able to close this off and see that you are separated from the rest of the unit. This has a lovely little alcove right here as well, that you could certainly put a shelving unit here or a bookshelf or what have you in that space, create a little closet space. Now, again, this building was built in 1955. There is drywall here as well as plaster walls. So not going to be the easiest place to drive some nails into the wall.
so to speak. So certainly you could use different things like contact strips and what have you. And then this is the main living area here. And it is quite a lovely size. I think it's about, I think I counted 17 by 21. Beautiful built-in bookcases here. We do have, all utilities are included in this unit. There's a boiler system here, so the heat and the air is controlled by the building and is switched off and on during particular times of the year. And what this unit has done is built in the shelving around that, so you get to take advantage of some great built-in shelving space. We've put some lamps here. A great location. I think you could very easily use this wall here as a media wall. Potentially put a shelving unit here and have a large screen television that you could enjoy from the kitchen. There is space here for a small dining table if you wish. You could do that right in this location right here. Full-size refrigerator. And then look at this lovely kitchen. So my folks chose to open this up. This originally was a closed wall right here with just a doorway right here. So they went ahead and tore that wall down, leaving some of it here so we could have covered space. And they totally updated this kitchen. It's so cute. This is a beautiful piece of granite called Dallas White with a little bit of speckle, a little bit of purple in there. And they did a nice job with leaving enough of an edge here, as you can see, so that you can use this space and add counter height bar stools. So if you choose not to have a table in this space, you don't need one, because you can simply have some counter height bar stools there and have this as an eating area. Certainly for those of us working from home and schooling from home, you know, it's a great workspace. We did have our contractors upgrade this fixture here with USB ports there to do your charging station so that you don't have to have things on the counter. We went ahead and took the vinyl plank tiles all the way through here, and nice beautiful backsplash tile. This is shaker style cabinet. You're reading and hearing a lot about that. This is what a shaker style cabinet looks like. It has a nice classic trim here, a little bit of recess there. Lovely art handles, and again, more storage. So yes, we're less than 500 square feet. However, we've got great storage here. My folks went ahead and installed a brand new air vent. It's called Gasland 4-burner gas cooktop. Okay, rather than a stove, they chose to do a cooktop so that you could have the additional cabinet space here. Nice deep sink, and one of my favorite things is this Lazy Susan here. So look at that, super fun. Now this unit does come with, what they chose to do was get a microwave convection combination oven, which they have installed right here so that you could tuck it away if you want, or they do have a microwave cart that they will use here, which then again allows you to have more cabinet space. So this is a rental unit. My folks have it up for available rent. We are at $1,600 a month for rental. I'm going to switch back over here again and talk a little bit more about what we have featured here and some highlights about this complex. So we are available for rent, 12-month rent for now. Long-term leases are available. River Place is super because as a co-op, it includes all utilities. So you do pay one price and you get all utilities, which includes water, gas, electric, cable, and easy, like light cable, access to tons of amenities. This complex has got great amenities to it, which I'll tell you about in a minute. We are wired for cable with Comcast or Verizon, so if you want to do Wi-Fi, you can certainly avail that yourself. That would be an expense of your own. A little bit more about this complex is we are on the 6th floor, and the location of this unit is just off the elevator, not next to the elevator, but just one unit down from the elevator. So it's super convenient. I know everyone's been really concerned about COVID and protocols, and I can assure you that this complex has done an incredible job of maintaining the COVID procedures here. Again, what's nice about this unit is you come right off the elevator bay, and this unit is the first one to your left as you exit. So you're not really having to cross too many paths, and there are protocols in place right now. So let me know if you're interested in a rental here. I do have an application process available, and we can do that. I want to tell you a little bit more about the complex itself. So River Place, again, is built in 1955, and it is in the heart of Roslyn in Arlington. Traditionally, as most people say, people appreciate the location because of the convenience. It's about 1,700 units total in this whole complex, which is impressive. Four eight-story buildings. It's right across from Keybridge in Georgetown. It was originally known as the Arlington Towers for some of you folks who have been around for a long time. Again, in the early 50s. The complex was changed in 1983, and where half the units were sold as to individuals and some as to what they call cooperative. We are a co-op, so I'll talk a little bit about that in just a moment. Units tend to vary from about 305 square feet to just under 2,400 square feet for our largest, what they call a 3-bedroom unit penthouse, and there's only about 7 of those in the entire complex. What is really fun about this complex is it comes, like I said, so many amenities, kind of old school, and it's really great. But right in the courtyard of this entire building is a little hair salon and a pharmacy. It has a little shop, like a little snack shop. It is also a 24/7 gated community, and the access to that is right off of N Street. So if you're looking at being in a secured environment, this is really great location for that. You know, some people talk about why are they here. They love the amenities. I'm looking at some quotes from a publication from the Washington Post years ago. Some of the quotes is, I can get to the metro and from the metro to work in DC in about 20 minutes, no problem. I love it if you're of an age where you want to be out and about and enjoying the city. It's a really great deal for that in terms of the location. Someone else said that they really loved and felt that being here was being like in a community rather than just feeling like you're out on your own. Another person had said that I feel like I'm part of a city, but I'm also detached as well. I sort of, like I want a moment of silence. I have it by walking around on the grounds and the play areas, but I want to be in a busy area. It's all right here as well. We are a super location, as I mentioned. We are just 2 blocks from the Roslyn Metro, which is Orange and the Orange Line specifically. We are less than 5 miles from Reagan National. From here, you can also walk to the famed Iwo Jima Memorial, which is right across the highway, and I pointed that to you. Also, you can walk across the bridge to go to Georgetown, Washington, D.C. We are just a hair away from Roosevelt Island for those of us like myself who like to run or bike. The GW Trail is right across the river, so it is really very, very convenient. And again, a lot of folks here who go to several of the universities in the area have found rentals here, which is great. Also, they talk about that while they believe that it's plenty of students and first-time job holders, the building attracts other types of residents. And I would say what I really find as a great option for this building is affordability, location. Those folks who are downsizing and don't really want to own something anymore but want to still have all the conveniences of walking to the stores, metro, what have you, this is a great location. And someone says that we have people from all over the world living here, and that several folks from the World Bank and IMF do choose this as their home. So, a couple other notes here I want to tell you about location. I have to show you the pool, so I'm going to show you the picture here of the pool. This is what the pool looks like when it's beautiful and open. Doesn't that look inviting? Oh my gosh, that would be so great to be there right now. So that is the pool. Locally around here, shops and restaurants. We've got Continental Beer Garden, Roslyn Center Shopping Mall, AMC Courthouse is here, Fashion Center, Pentagon City is just under 3 miles away, and Army Navy Country Club is just under 4 miles away. Lots of shops and restaurants. Cava, Starbucks, Meal Bistro, Quarterdeck, Gateway Park and the U.S. Marine Corps Memorial are close by. We are in Arlington County, so we do have Arlington County Schools, Arlington Science Focus School, Dorothy Ham Middle School, and Yorktown High School. And again, for local transit, we're just under a mile from Roslyn Metro Station, just over a mile from Courthouse, 2 miles to Clarendon, and under 5 miles to Reagan National. So a really lovely place. Please let me know if this is someplace you would love to call home, or if you know somebody who would love a cozy little apartment where you can just drop your things and go enjoy the urban life, let me know. And also, if you're a fan like me of real estate and would like to have a sneak peek to other open houses, because there aren't a lot of open houses going on and not a lot of opportunities to go see homes, feel free to subscribe to my Facebook page here at MKJ Homes VA. I also do have a YouTube channel where you can see where I keep all of my videos. You can see lots of other open house home videos there. I like to sprinkle a little tips and tricks and local notes and things like that on my Facebook page, have a little fun. And if there's ever a question about my services, please feel free to reach me at any time. My phone number is 703-282-2840, or you can reach me on email at mkjhomes@kw.com, and I'd be happy to help you. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Looking forward to seeing you at my next open house property, and we'll keep you posted. Thanks again. Have a great day.